engine and to spread out disease. Brace yourselves and calm.
Hey guys, I'm Jack with the High Desert Dwellers, and this is the Tumbleweed. Come on and check it out. Up here in the front, I've got Mark's captain's seat, and then I actually have my own seat on that side, which is pretty new for us this year. Last bus I didn't have anywhere to sit, and I spent a lot of time on the engine, and it was really hot, so I said, you know what, I need my own seat this bus, and we made it happen, which is awesome. Up here is where we keep our books and just like, you know, kids' games, our dogs' toys, just a few little necessities that we need to store. And then behind this wall, a lot of people always ask us, you know, where do your kids go? But my kids are actually behind the wall. They're hidden. So if you come around this way, the beds are not made, but they have a bunk up there and a bunk down here. And then my little one actually either sometimes sleeps up here or in my room because she's only 4. And then this is my kitchen where we make lunch, breakfast, dinner, and we watch movies and just kind of hang out. I got my food storage up here. I've got a fridge, and some of the kids' clothes is stored down below. I've got a big sink underneath up here. And yeah, this space is actually kind of spacious. Works for us. We're a family of 5. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I got a family of 5 in here and 2 dogs. This is our 2nd year in this bus, and we haven't had any issues with it. Honestly, we downsized from a bigger bus, surprisingly.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, yeah, knock on wood. But we actually decided to downsize because our other bus was a little bit too big. We really wanted to move a bit faster, be able to park a bit easier, and just kind of get into those nooks and crannies while going off grid. And with our big bus, it was kind of difficult. So
yeah, it's the opposite. A lot of people start with small buses and get
go
bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, no, we got to downsize. Yeah, and back here is where Mark and I stay. This is my bathroom and my bedroom combined. I have like this mud room kind of set up here in the shower. Just, it's so much easier with the kids to spray them off after the beach, or just if they get muddy out here in the desert and stuff like that. And then I have this awesome shower that I rarely use. Actually, I have a membership at the YMCA, and I tend to use that. People always ask us, like, how do you guys all shower in there? The truth is that very rarely. We really love the YMCA because I am a mom and I love the hot tub.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm at the hot
tub. There you go.
Yeah, so this is where Mark and I live. We have a queen size bed, and then underneath is a lot of our storage, like our water tank, our water heater, our clothes, and just like extra stuff that we need to carry on the road, like track boards and stuff like that in case we get stuck in the sand.
Right.
Yeah, we got a big TV. Just kidding, it's actually really small. But it works. This is where we spend a lot of our time with our kids in the morning, in the evening. They come up here and they all pile on Mama and Papa, and honestly, that is what we enjoy the most, is our mornings together. That's one thing that has shifted for us in bus life, is that instead of Mark rushing off to work, we actually have a moment to enjoy each other and our kids, and I'm really grateful for that because that is a new thing for us, and it's been so awesome, and I can tell my kids really appreciate just having Mom and Dad home.
Now, how much water do you carry?
I carry 100 gallons. 100 gallons in this bus. Our last one had 300 gallons. So that is a big change for us. I used to be able to take never-ending showers, and hence the YMCA membership, because I like a long hot shower.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think just keep the kids' backpacks up here. That way, when they walk out the door, they just grab their stuff, and they're pre-packed, so whatever they go on, they literally just pick up their backpack. They can go skateboarding, swimming, snorkeling. Like, literally, this backpack has most stuff in it.
Yep.
So yeah, this works. It's a 32-footer. It's a Freightliner chassis. One of my favorite things is actually the windows. I'll take you guys to the front so you guys can see that. Let's see.
Yeah, it's got huge windows.
We've got some good views. That window is ginormous. A lot of people ask us if we can keep the heat out or the cold, and yes, we do. One of the big reasons that we do is because down there you can see a vent. We have a diesel heater, and that has helped us a ton in the winter. I also have my mini split for the winter and the summer, which is really great. So I haven't really struggled with my windows. They've been pretty awesome. And the cool thing is that they open outward, so that whole entire space is just open. When I need fresh air, it just kind of gushes in here, and
yeah. Now you don't have any solar.
I have no solar. I chose not to do solar this time around because my mini split was not running off the solar. I could not figure that out. It was just too much power, and a lot of the time we spend time off grid, and I just didn't want to have to deal with it being cloudy because we are in the Pacific Northwest, and that is a thing. And so I told Mark, you know what, this time around, let's go with the generator, and that way we can always be for sure that we have power. And to be honest, we really don't spend a lot of time in our bus. We sleep in our bus. Sometimes we have lunch in our bus, but the majority of the day we are outside playing, enjoying whatever it is the world has to offer outside the front door.
Exactly.
So this is just a place to rest our heads, and it's worked out really awesome. I love it. I haven't missed the aspect of having a real home.
This is a real home.
It sticks and bricks.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. I have not missed that, and I am asked that question, will you live in a bus forever? When are you going to go back? And the honest answer is, I don't think I will go back. This has been the most enjoyable experience for my family. I look at that as my old life because this life is not the same as when we started.
Your kids are going to learn about the stuff, the history and the places that I'm discovering now. I read about in books. Yeah,
their education is much more diverse had they just stayed in a classroom. And that I'm really gracious for, because I kind of struggled with that in the beginning, you know, like my kids should be in school, you know. I got a lot of pushback too, you know, where that's the normal. And now that I'm here and I know what I know, I really am proud of myself, and especially Mark also, for allowing our kids to have that this free lifestyle, because they have learned a lot. They have met very many wonderful people. They have traveled all over the world, essentially.
And I'm shooting this at Skoolie Palooza, where there's a lot of buses. Actually, a lot of the buses people have just seen if they're following us. Yeah. And the kids they're making friends, and the next time they cross paths, they're pick right up where they left off.
So this is our first Skoolie Palooza, and so I'm kind of just like soaking this in like a sponge. This is my kids' first time really being in like a community event. Yeah. I am blown away, really truly blown away. Being here was very conforming in my choice of lifestyle, especially when it came to the kids. To open my front door and see 30, 40, 50 kids running around doing the same thing with the same understanding. Well, it is magical. It really is.
This is like my second day trying to get a tour of your bus.
It is.
Because yesterday it was like, it's full of kids.
It is. Yesterday we hosted movie day. I had 15 kids in this bus, so you can have people over, you can have guests, and the majority of us are used to being in small spaces that we squeeze in here, and we're all happy because we're getting that sense of community for a minute. And to find a safe community in this world, it's there far and few to find. So to be here today, I am really gracious, and I've met a lot of wonderful people, including you. I mean, I've cried with you, and that says a lot. It really does. Like, to feel raw emotions with people who you've just met, that doesn't happen every day. Most of the time we talk about the weather or what you do for work, and here, you know, I want to know about you, who you are, why you're that way, what you love. And
I've told a lot of people is as you travel around, you pull into a campground or a parking lot or whatever, and there's another Skoolie, you're going to go over and say hi.
Absolutely.
And you know, you pull in and they don't have all the bounders, just don't go over and say hi to each other. Yeah. But Skoolies, we've got something we went through building them. Exactly. And they're all different, which is why I'm doing these tours.
Yeah, that is a huge thing, is getting to this point in Skoolie. You're right, it does take a lot of work that a lot of people don't understand. You can talk about building a Skoolie, you can purchase an already built Skoolie, right? But the amount of work, when I say blood, sweat, tears, it really is blood, sweat, tears. I remember there was days where I cried because I didn't think I could make it through the next day to get this bus done, because it is exhausting. So to share that with somebody, that's a big thing, because you know that just how hard you worked, whether it was a year or 2 years or 6 months or whatever time it was.
And if you walk around, you see somebody who's having problems. There was a guy the other day, his solar went out, couldn't figure it out. Yeah. somebody around here knows how to fix it.
I call them skoolie angels. I have stumbled upon plenty of them. There's been times where I don't think I can move my bus, and I'm scared because this is not just my vehicle, but also my home for myself and my children. And sure enough, I don't know where they come from, but they find you. And I've had people replace my brakes in a parking lot. I've had people replace my fuel pump at a park, and it's just amazing because everyone is there to be helpful, to see you succeed. And like I said, that's really rare in this life, to find other people who coincide with your lifestyle or what the outlook you have on life, and then to share that and be encouraging. You're not going to find that everywhere, but for some reason here at Skoolie Palooza, we got it. Yeah.
Now, do you have any social media presence if somebody wanted to get a hold of you?
Yes, I do. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm the High Desert Dweller. My husband is the Barefoot Bandit Bus Company. We're originally from Idaho, but we've been in our bus for 4 years now, and so I would say we're kind of from everywhere. Yeah. And you can find us everywhere.
I love it when somebody says, "Where are you from?" Yeah. The Blue Bus. No, I mean, where do you live?
Oh yeah.
The Blue Bus.
The Blue Bus. Yeah. They're like, "Where's your home? Where are you really from?" I'm like, Earth, I guess at this point. Yeah.
I just tell people I came from near Buffalo, New York, and I'm running away from snow, and everybody just nods their head and goes, "I understand that."
Yes, absolutely. Right now,
even if they've never seen snow in their life, they understand that.
I'm from Idaho, and I'm talking like 15 feet of snow, and
so
there you go. Arizona desert, I will take it over any winter right now. Yeah, we're gonna. Well,
thank you for the tour. I love the bus is great and
absolutely
a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. I really appreciate it. I'm glad we got to come together because. Steve's right. We've been missing each other. We've been playing tag.
Yeah.